All right, my friends, the reason for this video is to inform you about phase 2 of this class. You have now completed all of the material, and the pattern that we set out to complete units and material and all of those things are about to change. The reason they're changing is because now we're in the review phase of things. So I'm going to explain to you what we're going to do for the next 4.5 weeks, in preparation for the test, and what grades will be created and do, and what we will be doing in class and all of those things. So this will help you just get up to speed. First of all, I want you to notice we're creating this video right now during the spring break part, which is here between March 29th and April 4th. You'll notice that we are going to put material up now. There might be a few of you that would like to get an early shot at it while you have a little bit of time. And that's fine to do. We would encourage that, of course, and that's why we've prepared the material and why we're shooting the video. So let's talk about first in class. On April 5th, you'll come in and we will begin a week on area and volume. That means everything we'll do will just be focused on that and those FRQs. I'll explain what that looks like in a minute. The next week will be all about graph analysis. The next week will all be about motion. The next week will be all about rates. You'll notice that there are 6 topics that we need to cover with you, but only 4 weeks basically to do it. Therefore, we've taken the 2 shorter and smaller and easier ones potentially and placed them to be done on your own time. So tables and table analysis will be done anytime between spring break, which you could get done before you even get to school, or during those other weeks while other things are going on in the class. So this will not be covered in class tables, nor will differential equations and slope fields. But again, both of those can be done, we believe, outside of class time. But again, you'll have to find that time to do those while we're doing the other items. I will say this, I have 3 or 4 friends teaching calculus throughout the district, and we are ahead of the game. There's others who are yet still teaching, and we'll have even a shorter period of time. Let's talk about the tables and differential and slope field ones, which you'll do on your own. And what I'm about to explain to you, the do on your own portion, I will say that the in-class portion is very similar, except most of that is already organized into class time. Let's just talk about it for a second. And also let's look at the course. So I have the course over here on the left. Let's take a look. One of the things that we've done in the course is we've taken all of the videos and all of the notes and all of the Socrative items and now placed them in a very nice, tight, and organized way. None of this has Edpuzzle on it, so you can just open it and watch it at any speed and any time. But the first one is the lesson that we gave in the video, and then this would be the notes that accompany it. As you go further, derivatives 2, you'll notice as we started to record our Socrative, we also have the Socrative for you and other things that were handed out, or worksheet solutions and so on. The intent of these first units is just simply reference. We're trying to give you an easy way to go look things up, and all 8 units are there. All of the videos are linked there. All of the Socratives that we have are linked there, and they're ready to go. This is not a part of any assignment. It's just simply as a way to encourage you to review and where to go to get it easily. But let's take a look here at the review module on tables. This one is the first one that we've done and has been created and is completed. And I'm going to read off of the right side here and kind of highlight over on the left. So the first thing we've provided for you is the general summary. The first 2 items really will be in every module. They are, Ms. Taylor has taken the essentials, the theorems, kind of put together a summary sheet for you. That is a gift. And so you're going to want to print those, have those close by. You're going to want to read over those and make sure you understand everything in them. Each module will have its own summary in particular to the topic. So this one's about tables, and so you can see that you'll want to download this one about tables and so on as a way to keep track of that. The next module will have a special specific summary about area, volume, and so on. Next, you'll notice then that we begin to lay out a sequence of FRQs. And this is important to understand. Now, again, this is one of the ones that you'll do on your own, but you'll see how in class we will follow the same procedure. First of all, here is the FRQ. So you'll open it up, print it, or just open it up. And you want to give yourself 20 minutes of just go. Do it like a test. Don't cheat yourself here. Don't, whatever. Give it your best shot as what you know and what you can do. And then when the 20 minutes is up, we have a grading key here that you can open or print, and you're going to give yourself a grade. Ms. Taylor has gone through to say you'll get 1 point for this, 1 point for that, and you're going to grade it exactly like the AP graders. Even if that means you don't get a good grade, you're going to grade it exactly like that. And so there'll be a key for you to do that. She has also created a video where she will go through that same key with you and maybe give you any tips or highlights or things to also know about the way that that's graded, or best way to present that, or things you do not have to reduce or simplify, and so on. To finish up that experience, you're going to open up this little assignment and you're going to put that grade into Canvas. So it's easy. You'll go in, click, click, click. I got 4 out of 9, submit. Know this. That grade of 4 out of 9 or 1 out of 9 is not a grade in any way to your overall grade. But we need to know what you're scoring so we can be involved in helping you and knowing what level of success you're getting. So we do that without any grade behind it because we want pure honesty. We don't want lies. We don't want you to put a 9 out of 9 when you actually got a 2 out of 9. So no pressure. Give us the actual grade you got. And then there will be, this is for a grade, there will be a simple thing that will ask you 3 questions, and it'll ask you to reflect on what you learned, what you got wrong, and what you can improve on. And in completing that, you will get 10 out of 10. It's kind of like that video grade. Just completing it automatically gives you 10 out of 10. So that's over here. And again, it just goes through it, and I'll go quickly now because I've already said it to you. But you complete it, you grade it. We want you to grade it in a different color, a highlighter or something, highlight things that you did wrong, or grade it so that it's easy for us to look at it, which we'll talk about later, just to see what things that you did right or did wrong, what things you fixed. You'll watch the video, you'll enter your score, you'll complete the reflection, and basically you'll do that 4 times. Every unit, every module will have 4 FRQs for you to practice on. And so we expect that first one to be weak, the next one may be a little stronger. They're not progressive like easy to hard, but obviously you're taking an FRQ in a similar category 4 times. We're hoping that you get a little bit better as you go. The last things in the module are a module test. Yes, this is a test. You will take 1 test each week. And the way it will work is that basically we don't have one loaded in here quite yet for you to see because we're working on it. But basically what it will be is it will be 1 more FRQ, and you will be timed again to have 20. I think we're going to give you 25 minutes for the actual test, and you will do an FRQ. You will upload your work within that 25 minutes. And listen carefully, you'll also upload 1 of the other FRQs that you've already completed. By uploading the other FRQ, you will get a 9 out of 9 automatically. We don't care what you got on it. Well, we care, but it won't affect your grade. As long as you finished it, as long as you graded it, you'll get 9 out of 9. And then we will score the new FRQ out of 9, just like the last 4 that you did, and you'll get a score out of 18. That will happen once a week. The last thing that's in a module is a multiple choice quiz. This multiple choice quiz will have 9 questions, can be done anytime during the week, and you can have 3 attempts at it. The multiple choice questions are not timed, so you can take your time on them. Also, they are not specific to just that week of review. They are comprehensive, and they'll come from 9 different banks of material. And you'll take 1 of those each week. The good news is, 1, it's not timed. 2, you can have up to 3 attempts at it to get your highest grade. Let me quickly just recap what that actually means in a module. Basically, things that will go to homework grades, there will be 4 reflections. All you'll say is you'll answer these questions. What parts, if any, were you unable to complete and why? What questions do you need help with? What's your action plan? And what did you learn? So in other words, just simply replying to those is 10 out of 10. Easy. The other thing that will go in a homework grade, not in a test grade, will be that multiple choice. So let's say you get 6 out of 9. Think of that as just getting 6 out of 9 on a homework assignment. It isn't a big deal. And so again, we're not penalizing you with putting that in the test category. And then the last thing will be that FRQ number 5. You'll get 9 points for uploading one of the random items that we suggest, and you'll try to earn 9 points of your own by acing that FRQ number 5. So that's what the review module looks like, whether it's at home or whether it's at school. Now, let's show you how we're going to do that in a classroom. So if you were doing the one on tables that's up there now, remember tables is one of the ones that is to be done on its own, then you can get started and just work your way through that at any time. And we give you a couple of weeks to do it, okay? We're trying to be as fair as we can, but also as thorough so you ace this test. But the new thing is what will class look like? Now, class, there are 2 types of class environments, a morning and an afternoon class. So let me walk you through what we're going to do if you have a morning class that week. So let's say we're doing area and volume. This is exactly what we're going to do to the minute. We're going to do our best, and we'll watch this. We're going to talk with you about the summary sheet for 10 minutes. We're going to do a Socrative, and this is where we'll do a little bit of multiple choice practice. And then again, we will discuss that. Then we're going to time you right in class to do your FRQ 20, and then we'll grade it with you. Okay, so again, this is happening in class. So FRQ 1 is done, and then we're going to do the exact same thing for FRQ 2. So do you see that? We're not doing that outside of class. 1 and 2 will be done in class. You'll notice that down here it says complete and grade those, obviously, just like we would put the scores in for those, and it assigns you 1 on your own. On the Thursday, Friday, there'll be a little Socrative and a discussion again. We'll do number 4 together, and then you'll take the test in the last 25 minutes. So it's exactly the same. There'll be 5 FRQs. The 5th one is the test. You'll upload one of the random ones as well as the actual one you just finished. And so ultimately, the only thing during a week that you will have on your own outside of class will be those reflections, simple, grading. Actually, we're going to grade it with you, so that we're just adding the score and doing the reflections and 1 FRQ in the multiple choice quiz. So we're really trying to reduce what you'll have outside of class. Now that's the morning schedule. If you're in the afternoon schedule, we see you 3 times. And it's a little bit different, but it's exactly the same assignments. We're going to have a topic discussion. We'll hit Socrative, and we'll do FRQ number 1. That's all we'll have time for in that first one. In the second day, we will do a Socrative, have a little topic discussion, and you'll do number 3. Notice number 2 got skipped because that's the one you'll do on your own. And then on the Thursday, Friday, we do number 4 and then the test. And again, basically, you'll only have, outside of class, you'll only have to do 1 FRQ, and you'll have to do the reflections and put your grades in, and a multiple choice. That's it. We're going to get a lot done. Now, this might be confusing. We're trying to set a new precedent. It's going to be new for us, but we're excited. We're going to have you ace this thing. We're going to get 4s and 5s no matter what here. And then this is the time to step it up. All right, good luck.